Right, well, Christmas is coming again, and the festive season is almost upon us. And I fear it's going to be a very rocky time this Christmas, this festive season. I don't know how many of you remember, as I do, not that long ago when we were officially told that we needed a 6% figure of economic growth in order just to keep pace with the new entrants, the youthful entrants into the job market. Well, that wasn't that long ago. Yet this week we suddenly had celebrations because the GDP figure, the figure for gross domestic product for the third quarter, was 1.4%. They were happy, those who made the commentary, because it had been above the 1.2% that had first been anticipated. But I'll tell you something, a figure like that, of that magnitude, figures of that magnitude spell misery for many and problems for most. It's going to mean more joblessness. This is what the unions have been saying all along. Clearly, the government's policies, the liberal policies from the growth, employment and redistribution gear strategy onward, and they trickle down, simply has not worked and is not working. And this has come at the same time that we are having the ongoing turmoil within COSATU, the SACP, the ANC, the Tripartite Alliance, and when some of the state-owned enterprises, particularly the Post Office and Eskom, are, well, shall we say, chaotic at the very least. This is not a time for simplistic analysis or to indulge in prejudices to blame the unions, when in fact it's the unions that have consistently raised these problems. They've been very erratic in terms of what they've put forward, I admit, but nonetheless, they have actually put forward concrete suggestions. And I was quite heartened earlier this week when I met Irvin Jim, the beleaguered General Secretary of the National Union of Metalworkers, the union NUMSA that has been expelled by COSATU. And he simply said, well, you know, sometimes in the worst situations we can have the finest solutions, because when people get to the abyss and they see what looks ahead and it's disaster, they back off and perhaps come up with a really good series of solutions. Now, I can't deal with these complexities in this brief Labour brief. I can't even deal with them really fully in my Inside Labour column, which you can read on this platform, Fin24, tomorrow, and in print in the City Press on Sunday. But I will deal, I think, in the column with one aspect that has really seemed to have caused a lot of confusion, a lot of problems in people's minds, and that is the political implications of the COSATU turmoil. I will deal with who I think will be probably the biggest loser in this whole mess, and it is a mess. It's a very messy business, which, if it turns out correctly, could end up very hopefully. If it doesn't, could damage all of us right across society. Hopefully, there will be lessons to be learned, and there'll be food for debate in that column. And as per usual, it's over to you. You can comment, criticize, condemn, whatever, at editor@fin24.com. That's editor@fin24.com. And for this week, that's all from me. Cheers.